Are you
I
familiar
haven't
with
heard about
Milo
him in a long time.
Yiannopoulos, David?
Oh yeah, I saw this clip. It's hilarious. It's also, I feel kind of bad, honestly. Like, I can't help but be a lib sometimes. Just
Before this, what was the last thing that I heard about this guy? He did some
Milo Yiannopoulos threw his wedding ring into the ocean before starting or saying he was going to start a gay conversion therapy camp. And he's now a former homosexual, according to him, while also being as queer as physically possible at all times.
And this is QVC. What is this?
It's like
Church Militant
QVC wannabe.
Church Militant is an extremely far right religious group. Where you can,
I've never even heard of them.
They post a lot of like anti-LGBT, anti-queer content on the internet, and they consider themselves like one of the true Christians that doesn't cave to like the minorities, right?
Oh my god.
And
he's on?
Yes, and he's on there because he's a former homosexual.
Oh.
That's his
new
grift.
It's like the thing we were talking about before with the people who left the communist regimes and now they can be used by the Republicans.
You know what? Yes. So Heem, are you saying that he is like a defector from the Soviet Union?
Basically, yeah. According to him, I guess.
According to him, he's like the Soviet Union of the queers. Wonderful.
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, so he's now a former homosexual. I don't know if any of you watch the video where he throws his ring into the ocean?
No, I didn't.
I actually watched the video.
I covered it, and the thing is, you don't actually get a clear shot of him throwing the allegedly like tens and tens of $1,000s ring into the ocean. You see him take something and throw it into the ocean, and then you hear a very obvious edited like bloop sound, like something fell into the ocean that like is
like a turd fell into a toilet.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's crystal clear. And the thing is, like, this is somebody who everyone knows has deep financial problems. It's part of the reason he's doing this. He's in massive debt. So the idea that he just took a $25,000 ring and threw it into the ocean, right? $25,000 while he
is giving this guy a $25,000 ring.
I don't know. He had a very fortunate husband, I guess, huh? Well, very unfortunate husband. Very fortunate for Milo. And the idea that he's throwing it into the ocean while having all this debt is just ridiculous on multiple levels. But this is part of his new grift. He's going around to churches.
Dude, this is actually sad though, honestly. He might have to actually just get like a regular job soon.
That's the thing that
nothing wrong with that, but like I'm just saying, like I don't know, for him it must suck.
I love how you said that. This is sad. He might actually have to get a regular job. Yeah, it's terrible. He might have to join all the proles, in the dirt, doing wage labor.
As long as he's not a teacher, he's not a working class. He's still above working class.
Yeah. Well, this is him working with the Church Militant, trying to sell a Virgin Mary statue. Let's watch this video.
So it's 11 3/4 inches tall. If you're thinking about how this is going to fit into your shrine or maybe even a bedside table, I know sometimes people like to wake up and say good morning to their favorite, people and saints and whatnot. It's available in bronze and pewter, and they're both $87.50. We're not yet set up for 2 easy payments, despite our.
Not yet. We're not quite there.
But we're hoping to offer that one day, or 2 easy payments. But she's just under 12 inches tall. She's available in those 2 different, they call them accent finishes. We've got statues in the shop here that are fully painted.
Right.
And we'll see some of those later.
Yes.
But the thing I like about this is this wonderful burnished, bronzy, aged color that she's got. And that wonderful, the face on this is especially good because
the face is wonderful. It's so peaceful.
I hope you know what I mean when I say there are good Marys and bad Marys. Of course, the real Mary, there's only good things about her. But there are some Marys where the face is a little unfortunate. They haven't put the work in to make sure that she's got
hard.
Just the right expression and features.
Right.
This, on the other hand, as you can see,
did you know that when it comes to things like this? They always get their best business when nursing homes, people in nursing homes get their social security checks.
Say again? We'll say it one more time.
These telemarketers get their best business when people in nursing homes get their social security checks.
Oh yeah, you know how I learned that? South Park did a really good episode on that where, where they scammed all the grandparents.
Yeah, and then Kyle makes the telemarketer kill himself. Yeah, it's totally bullies him into suicide.
Okay, there's a couple of funny things about this. First of all, is it really that hard to make 2 payments? Like to do
I don't think it really
that
is.
requires a lot of technology.
I don't think it's that technologically advanced. I just think they're incompetent. But the thing that I find so amazing here is that somehow he has become one of the most biggest homophobes out there right now. But just like you can see, I hate to be this guy, but you can just see. Like
No, I don't know what you're talking
queerness,
about.
Like, seeping out of.
No.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull that card on my own then. Okay, I can see it seeping out of him, right?
Oh,
Right?
you do you,
And
bro.
you want to
You
know
do
what?
you.
I think there's something else seeping out of him every night still, and I don't think.
Oh my
anything's
god,
changed.
bro, shut the fuck up.
I don't think
bro.
anything's changed. Okay.
Bro, David's a professional, bro. He's not like shoe on head and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What are you
he's
talking about?
yeah, he's
You
big
can have
suit
this
and tie.
conversation.
He's big business. Yeah, he's big suit and tie. We're gonna ruin.
I talked about a guy exposing his penis earlier, so don't worry.
Fair enough.
Nothing's off limits here.
Can I- go ahead.
He reminds me a lot of Trump. Like Trump trying to talk about the Bible, how like Bible's his favorite book. Like it's the same. Like he was talking
shallow
about.
Oh, yeah,
as fuck.
You know,
so
sometimes when
the
you wake up,
Bible
you need
is
to-
his favorite book. With the art of the deal being a close second.
Yeah, or the deal's like just close second.
And he
So
signed
it's
the
like
Bible.
some people want to wake up and see their favorite people or saints or whatnot. Like he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He's winging it as he goes along because
Yeah,
this
he's
is
like,
not
"She's very nice
Virgin
face."
Mary.
It's not him.
She's
Like,
so
he's like,
beautiful.
Are you telling me
He's
that
clearly
religious
putting
experts
this
don't
on.
debate the softness of Virgin Mary's face on statues? You saying that's not a common topic of religious debate? I actually now I want to pull it up. I'm gonna pull up the Ring video because the
While
Ring
you
video
do that-
is really
While you
interesting.
do that, I gotta say a couple more things. First of all, he does this thing I've noticed a lot. I know he did it in his last debate. Was it Jangles he debated a while back? I think he might have debated Jangles. He does this thing where every fucking 3 seconds he takes off his glasses and then he puts them back on. He takes them off and he puts them back on. It's really weird. And also, notice how much he's starting to look like Joe Exotic. I don't know if he's going for like a Joe Exotic impression.
I got
or,
some bad news. I forgot he was banned a few months ago, so the video's gone. He was banned on
Oh.
YouTube. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Well,
maybe on Twitter. So maybe someone in chat can pull it up.
if somebody
I
in
saw
chat
a
can
recent
find it.
photo. He apparently cut his hair after this. Like he no longer has
Oh.
that bleached hair. So
Unironically, and maybe that's just me. I think he looks nice with the bleached hair.
He looks alright.
I mean, he's trying to go for a more conservative look now, right? That's why he had to chop
True.
it off.
True. He just goes buzz cuts. He starts wearing camo.
Yeah.
I want to see just how performatively straight he can get.
But
Right.
you know what this shows you? This shows you that canceling works. Like this is what happens. You get fucking canceled. You get
happened
kicked
to this
off
guy? He
social
was,
media, and this
he
is what you're
was-
doing now.
What happened?
happened?
Well, with Milo specifically, is actually quite crazy. And I've been on the Drunken Peasants podcast twice. I actually was on there recently this week. But Milo's appearance on the Drunken Peasants podcast was very interesting. David, do you remember his appearance on a Drunken Peasants?
He was
podcast?
on there?
Yeah, he went. That's where
Oh,
he
I didn't even
exposed.
see that.
Well, he went on the Drunken Peasants podcast, and while on there, he defended a priest molesting children.
Oh yeah, that was like 5 years ago or something, like
And
4 or 5 years ago, right?
That
Yeah.
was
That
what,
was the
what
beginning
set
of
off,
the end?
That was the
Yeah,
beginning of
that's
the
right.
end. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so he Milo's career was basically ended on the Drunken Peasants podcast, where he defended a priest having sexual relationship with him, which was not a good thing to defend, because if there's anything I know, using queer people as a tool is one thing, but I think that once he was basically defending pedophilia, that was a little too much for
A bridge
many
too
of
far.
many of his allies, and they had to distance themselves from Milo.
Fucking hell. I wonder what honestly, like this is like broadening out from this a little bit. The content creation is kind of like this in general though, right? Like you never know, like 5 years down the line, where it's kind of unpredictable in a way, like if the audience will stick with you, or I don't know. I don't know, it's tough.
I mean, I think it depends. I mean, if you defend pedophilia, no, they're not going to. Like,
No,
Somebody-
well,
I think that
obviously,
line's
obviously, this
between-
is the extreme, right, David? This is the extreme.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, in general, like, fucking, I don't know. Let's say tomorrow YouTube is like, all right, we're not going to do any more independent news, or you know, who knows? Like, it's just.
Oh yeah, no,
it's
definitely.
a
This
fickle
is very.
business.
Yeah, it's always like this. It's always moving because the algorithm changes from day to day. I mean, I've seen YouTube. You know, they've just completely destroyed independent media. Like, it's if you're new on there, it's super hard to build an audience if you're brand new on YouTube now. Like you really have to go to Twitch because I don't know how you get a new audience on if you're doing politics on YouTube.
Animators especially. Animators used to be able to make decent money on YouTube, but then when it became watch time instead of views, then like if you pump out there's a bunch of 30-minute let's plays or 30-minute let's play, 30-minute let's play. That's why I try to pump out 2 videos a day or extremely long form content. It's because that's actually what makes bank on YouTube. And if you get enough watch time, then you're basically good. You're golden. And so that's why
How many videos do you put out, David? A day.
I try to do 2 a day.
Oh, we're in sync. We're monetization brothers.
I would like to do more, but I don't have the bandwidth to be able to put out more than that, basically.
Okay, 1 second. I think Kyle Kalinske covered it. So, but we got the clip from it actually from Kyle Kalinske. Kyle saved the day here.
What is this?
This is Milo throwing his ring in the ocean, renouncing his gayness.
Is that his hairstyle?
Back then, yeah. See, he's trying to get it straighter and straighter.
Not from Tiffany or Cartier or anything like that, where it would be double, but if you were to just buy the stone retail, it's coming up as $145,000.
Oh,
758.
I undersold it. I said it was 25,000. It's 100.
Yeah, there's no way he threw that ring in the
Watch
fucking
this.
ocean.
It's the fakest shit in the world.
Bro, imagine though, fuck for 1 second, imagine he actually did though. Every night he must hate himself so much for doing that. Like he's going on christianmilitia.com and selling a fucking Virgin Mary. Meanwhile, he had $145,000 ring he threw.
Yeah, and the thing is, he threw this at the same time that everyone knew he has massive financial trouble. Milo is in massive financial debt. He was not responsible. He was not a fiscal conservative, to say the least. And he's in financial trouble. And so for him to like say he just threw a ring of that much value into the ocean, to renounce his queerness in one big act, is fucking hogwash. But let's watch this quick. It's the fakest shit on the world.
So I guess for whatever that means.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was drinking all the way up to throw it into the ocean. Not sad at all.
Like a nice day out on the water though.
Beautiful day.
Who's filming this is what I want to know.
Totally not his boyfriend.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh shit.
Listen. Did you hear that? You hear that? Okay, let's just hear it one more time. Just listen very carefully. You hear that?
It also seems like it came too early. Like they didn't even put the sound in the right spot.
It did come too early. But not only is fake, it's terribly timed. Also,
I love that.
His ex,
like
he says his ex-husband is now his roommate, by the way. I want to throw that out there.
Oh, so they're still living together. Okay, I'm sure. Come on.
That's
No one
Sigma
believes
move right there, bro. Sigma saving on rent.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, that's the sad story of Milo Yiannopoulos. If there's any life lessons to learn here, it's that look, queer people, when it comes to conservative movements, will only be accepted as long as they are useful. And so after he did something problematic, instead of like the conservatives thinking like, well, maybe we care a lot about Milo, so no, they dumped him. They dumped him because he was no longer useful. And so he has now altered his thing to be useful. And the only way to do that was to renounce his gayness and now be seen as a tool of anti-queer activism. You can cure it, as he is now starting a conversion therapy center in Florida.
What a sad life.
Very
Poor
sad.
guy.
But then again,
Best of luck.
positive for him, he now gets to have a bunch of queers in him in a summer camp. So that's something I know he will enjoy.